What is up, guys? Matt, the owner of Tails Channel here, and we're back with another segment of Sonic Chats, the series where we chat about Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a cool title, isn't it? But anyways, we got our co-host right here, Mr. StephenKnux himself.
Hey, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to Sonic Chats, and yes, I am still alive. I was absent from the last one due to, technical errors and all that. But I'm back, and I'm better than ever, so hope to have fun with this one.
This man, Steven, I missed him.
Exactly,
I missed you so much, dude.
We've missed each other more than people would know. It's kind of
it's like a personal connection.
It really is.
It's a huge connection. Anyways, we have another good friend with us from Sonic Central. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what is up, everyone? This is RadioactiveRahSNG, and thank y'all so much for having me.
Oh, nice to see you here, StephenKnux. Great to have you on. No, I'm kidding. This is RadioactiveRahSNG.
Raw is I believe the greatest Sonic channel, so I recommend everyone, listen to this guy.
I would have to agree. I mean, Raw is the head of Sonic Central. You may know them.
No. He's the founder. He really is.
He's the founder,
I'm the grandfather
of the grandfather. And you may know them. They're a big Sonic, collab channel, I guess. So go ahead and check them out as well as Radioactive Raw. But anyways, we're here to talk about the newest Sonic mobile game, Sonic Runners. We're going to talk about the good and the bad.
There's
about
bad?
The game.
But it's
There's
Sonic!
Bad! What?
You can't have bad in Sonic, Matt. You really can't.
I know, dude. Everything about Sonic has to be absolutely perfect.
Exactly. And that's what I keep trying to tell people. You can't hate a game. There can't be flaws. So.
We're joking around. So let's go ahead and get started, right? So Sonic Runners, it had its soft launch in February, came out worldwide in I think June. It was near Sonic's birthday. I think 2 or 3 days after.
Something like that.
On the 25th. On the 25th. I think.
Yeah, I just know it took a long time to get out here. Way too long. So unnecessary. I just kind of waited for the game to come out over here. I didn't want to get a Canadian account or something. It wasn't that serious.
It was either
to me,
Canada or Japan where you could get Sonic Runners. It wasn't out anywhere else but those two regions. So people use the APK to download it on their Android devices. And I think for Apple, people used, the Canadian Apple Store or iTunes or whatever, App Store.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
What it's called. App Store. But yeah, worldwide release was not too long ago, probably last month, I believe so. And it has changed a lot since the soft launch. So let's go ahead and start with the good, right? And we'll go down the list of me, then Steven, then Raw, about what we think is good about the game, then we'll go into the bad, and then we'll talk about it, right? Does that sound like a good idea?
That sounds like a perfect idea. Let's do this.
Let's do it. So, the thing I like about Sonic Runners is it's a fun mobile game. I don't really want to consider it as too much a Sonic game because it kind of isn't. It's a fun mobile game. It's probably one of the best 2D runners I've ever played on a mobile device. I don't know, it's something about it just makes it addicting and fun for me. It's fast-paced, it's, just fun, it has colorful characters, colorful settings, enemies, and it's basically a whole nostalgia fest, which I like. And, I don't know. That's pretty much it for me. What about you guys?
That sounds pretty accurate. What I really like about Runners is it's really satisfying when you get a combo or a really good streak going. You really feel like you deserve that. I don't know. Yeah. It's really cool. It's really satisfying to kill enemies and keep bouncing or whatever. Depending on who you use. I prefer Sonic. That's who I use, or any speed character. We'll get to characters later, but Sonic is the only one I have at the moment for obvious reasons that we'll get into later, but it's just satisfying, when you have 3 jumps or whatever, you keep bouncing and bouncing, and then you have the power-ups to use, and those are pretty cool. So I like the idea of Runners. At first, it takes some getting used to with the whole gameplay, because it goes so fast. It's really, there's so much going on screen. It's not just when you look up gameplay of it on YouTube, you see it doesn't hurt you as much because it's like on YouTube, but when you play it on your screen or in the dark or whatever, I really got like super headaches looking at it because there's so much going on screen. But like, I adjusted really fast, I got over that, and the game, it's alright. I mean, I enjoy it for what it is. I think my favorite part about the whole thing is you have like, it's satisfying because you have like guitar music playing in the background, and there's tons of freaking references with the power-ups and like with the characters and stuff and all that. But it's cool. It really is. Like, I love seeing Chip again, or Merlina, or whatever her name is, and the events are pretty cool as well. I really like the birthday one. They threw in a desert stage, that was pretty awesome. And basically just whatever they can add to Sonic Runners that's in a decent way, like in a fair way, I appreciate. And I believe those are all the positives I have about Runners. I love the references, I think the combos are pretty satisfying, and that's about it. I like the atmosphere of it, so it's pretty cool.
Can I just add really quick before Ra goes, I'm sorry, that I love the soundtrack in Runners. I love it so much. The music in Runners is some of Otani's best work, in my opinion, in the Sonic.
It really is, yeah.
I gotta be that guy. I mean, to go about since we're talking about soundtrack, I don't think it's the best thing ever. I honestly don't think it's that special, but like, it's it's cool to have guitars back after Lost World, I believe.
Oh no, I just really liked it.
Yeah,
I felt like,
like a lot of people do. I understand it. It's just,
I feel like it's the best he's like done in a game in a while.
Yeah.
For me personally, because I like the whole clash of guitars and the orchestra that he had, especially with like the spring event and Desert Ruins and, you know, Windy Hill.
Yeah.
I think those are
Desert
really
Ruins is so good.
Strong tracks in the game. I just feel like the music is really good in Sonic
The main
Runners.
theme is super catchy, I'll give it that.
It really
is. It sticks in your head. When you hear it, you know it's Sonic Runners. And that's a good thing. But my whole thing with it is, it really just sounds like freaking, I know I've tweeted this before, but it sounds like commercial music. Like, it sounds like proactive. When you, like,
I saw that.
Yeah, dude, it sounds exactly like something I hear in like a teenage commercial, like a proactive commercial or something like that. I don't know, it just sounds just like it. And I don't know, it just sounds like royalty-free type music to me. I don't know if I'm super odd for thinking that, but it just really does sound like that to me. But it's not bad. It's I enjoy it for what it is. It's a cell phone game, so I'm not going to get on a notebook
for
and
a cell
critique it.
phone game. It has fantastic music.
That's the best way to put
agree.
it.
We can agree to disagree.
Yeah,
There we
that's the best way to put it. For a cell phone game,
Yeah.
it does what it needs to do, and it's cool to listen to. It's catchy, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Alright, so, I think Steven used this word, atmosphere. Atmosphere is, like, the biggest thing since, Boom. Like, after Boom, like, I just got really tired of seeing, like, Boom everywhere. And it's just good to see, like, the modern designs come back, and they look better than ever, personally.
Oh, yeah.
Everything just looks a lot better, like, since Lost World. Like y'all said, the music's really good. I just enjoy, like, everything about it so far. It's really fun, really addicting, really fun. You know? I think that's about it. Like, it's really fun. So
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
All right.
It's like, to touch on this, the character designs, I do like it. I like that every character that gets brought in, they all have kind of like new renders too. It's pretty cool to look at.
It kind of looks like classic. Like when I put modern and runners next to classic and runners, there's a difference.
Yeah.
But you can really see the you know, not really too many changes from each of them, to be honest, because modern Sonic this time is a little bit bulkier. He has, you know, fatter arms and legs. He kind of
he's
looks
a little
like
shorter. I like that.
Yeah, he kind of looks
I
like
like
classic Sonic in a way. I mean, obviously classic Sonic looks different than Runner's Sonic, but Runner's Sonic is very distinct, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
I know
hope
what
they
you
keep
mean.
those designs. I hope they keep them. Like,
I know they're not going to keep them, but like I really wish they would. I want to see that and like
Yeah,
how that
yeah.
would look in the new game. And that
They look like Runner's design. I mean, not Runners, my bad. Heroes.
Yeah,
Sonic
it
Heroes
reminds me.
designs.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
a good. That's a good.
they're super saturated, just like Heroes, and like they're kind of short. Like the artwork in the Heroes, they're kind of tall looking, but like in game they look pretty short, and like
Yeah,
that's what it reminds
exactly.
me of. Yeah.
The whole game with the characters and the team systems, well, it doesn't really like play like Heroes, but it feels kind of like Heroes.
Every character from Heroes is in the game. That's
Yeah,
the best
pretty
way.
much.
Yeah. So that's a big thing. Like, it's super Heroes because even Charmy's playable. Like, it's not just like Charmy hasn't been
Big the
playable
Cat.
One of
since
the
Hero.
most
Big the
relevant
Cat.
characters.
Yeah,
is it?
Big the Cat is playable, so...
Big the Cat is playable. I miss that man so much. But we'll talk about the downside of that in a bit. But actually, let's talk about that right now. So let's talk about the bad things that we think about in Sonic Runners. The characters.
Oh my god.
Okay, we'll go into detail of how to get characters. So first of all, there's these events for each of the characters. There's this time period where you can get a character through the premium roulette, and to spin the roulette, you have to get 50 red rings or 10 special eggs. The special eggs actually increase your chances by double, giving you 12% chance of getting the character. But if you're just doing it normal, it's 6%. And it kind of takes a while to get those special eggs, so you're going to want to, use those red rings. The thing is, red rings in the game, if you're not playing an event, are kind of hard to get. It does take a while. You have to go through, I think, 10 maps to get enough rings, and a map can take a little bit, maybe, what would you guys say?
I'd say 7 weeks. Let's go right there.
7 weeks,
That's not an exaggeration at all, so... it takes a while,
I say
I agree.
20 to 40 minutes.
I don't know,
Yeah,
it
it's gonna
takes
take a
way
little
too
bit.
long for what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of red rings, and then the percentage is so low that you really want this character, right? There's a lot of people that want the character, like Classic Sonic. I know people who spent $50 just to get Classic Sonic, did not get him.
That's
The
stupid.
roulette
That's
is
crazy.
only by chance. It's by chance, and that's what sucks about the roulette. It's by chance. You can pay or get as many red rings as you want, and you still may not get the character. So basically, you may never get the character no matter how much you spend or how much you earn in the game itself. So the roulette, in my opinion, is very money-grabbing and time-consuming. It's not really a fun thing. Like, whenever people talk about the roulette, especially me, it's not really, oh, I love the roulette.
I love
It's
it
such
so
a good
much.
feature. It's the best. No, it's
I haven't heard anyone actually say that. Like, the roulette's bad.
no.
The roulette's bad.
The roulette is pretty bad. And let's talk about the 3 new characters, which are Team Easy, which are Silver, Cream the Rabbit, and Big the Cat. So they're the first 3 characters that you can buy, but they're very expensive. If you don't want to waste your time, going through, let's see, what's 250 divided by 5? Let's do some math here. 250 divided by 5. I sound stupid right now. 50!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm stupid. See, I'm
It's summer. I'll give you this. It's summer. Nobody wants to
It's
do
summer.
math.
I'm about to go to college. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But anyways, I'm gonna fail at math. It's fine. But anyways, it's gonna take you 50 maps, or you could pay $40 at least to get. Actually, okay. It takes 50 maps to get 1 character, or $13 to get 1 character. So
It's ridiculous.
And
like,
yeah.
That's crazy.
it just further highlights that Runners is kind of a stupid game. and I don't mean, I mean this is in the most like blatant way I can, like the most straightforward. Runners is a stupid game, and I say that because of the idea behind it. Like, not the idea of gameplay wise. It's
the
just
catch. The catch.
the catch. It's a stupid catch. It's like you have to keep playing this game. It doesn't really reward you as much as you want it to. Like I said, it's satisfying to play, but you don't get much from it. And if you're not super good at the game, which is kind of an argument, you're supposed to get really good at the game to get the better, items.
But what if you suck and you're in an event and you really want those red rings, but you're just really bad? Because I will admit, at events, they do give you a lot of red rings, up to like, I think, 200 or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's still not enough to get a character. And
not
I
enough.
mean,
And
if you're not really, really good at the game, you're not going to get a lot of red rings. I mean, the most I've gotten, I think, is 100. So, and I placed in top 5,000, I think.
Oh, not bad.
Not, maybe. I think it was 5,000 or 7,000, something like that. But, I don't know. It doesn't give you enough red rings to buy the characters. Of course, it gives you red rings to spin the roulette. But again, the roulette is unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get through the roulette. You could get a really good companion, you could get a kind of crappy companion, or you could get a character. And the character's only 6%.
Just keep in mind that these are rare. The characters are rare because it's all luck based. It's like you can spend, like Matt said earlier, you can spend the price of 2 video games and still not get the character. 2 freaking retail games, like you can spend money, just keep buying them.
You know what? I'm gonna
win.
do some research real quick. Sonic Generations on Steam. Okay, let's go. Sonic Generations on Steam is $30. Okay.
Okay.
So, and some people spent $50. So you're telling me more than 1.5. You spent more than 1.5 of Sonic Generations, right?
Oh my god! If someone
and you still didn't get the classic Sonic character.
Oh my goodness! Don't
Pretty
do
much.
that. Don't give runners your money.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. It's not worth it.
It's a
The
mobile
characters
game.
don't even play
It's a
that
mobile
different. Honestly, I want Rouge. I really do.
listen,
Like,
but listen, you're gonna want exactly. You're gonna want the characters. Like I really wanted classic Sonic. I really wanted Omega. And I got them by chance. Actually, Classic Sonic, I paid like $20. Omega, I got by chance through the special eggs, which I had to play for hours to get Omega. Literally hours. Rouge, I still haven't gotten. I'm still contemplating on getting Silver, Big, and Cream because they're so expensive.
and they're so bad. There's no reason to get them.
There's no reason.
Runners is a stupid game. Its mindset is so dumb sometimes. It's like, why can this guy win on his first spin and the next guy win on his 300th spin? It's so stupid.
That's pretty much
Why
it,
is that a
yeah.
thing? Why not just let me buy the character? And, you know, they're handling that better, I guess. But why are the characters freaking 13 or how many dollars that is? Why are they that expensive? It's so stupid.
If you buy the $40 pack to get all 3, because that gives you exactly 750 rings, it's $13 per character. But I found a way that you can pay $16 for an individual. You have to buy 2 of the, I think, $7 packs and 1 of the $1 pack. And that gives you enough to get one of the characters. So it's either $13 if you want to get all 3, or $16 if you just want to get 1.
It's ridiculous,
That's
man.
crazy.
I don't understand it. There's no defense
It's
against
insane.
it.
It's
so
insane.
Stupid.
Tembo the Badass Elephant, the game, is $15. And you're telling me an individual character in Sonic Runners, a mobile game, is $16 if you want to buy it individually.
Guys, here's my advice for anyone who hasn't played this or is playing it and, you know, wants to know if I should spend real money on this game. I advise you to... I have a list, actually.
Go ahead.
I
Read
advise
your
you
list.
to actually not do that, and I want you to go out and buy Sonic Generations. I want you to go out and buy, let's see, I want you to go out and buy Sonic Unleashed. I want you to go out and buy Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I want you to buy Sonic 2 and 3, and I want you to buy Sonic CD. Whether you like those games or not, they're more quality than what Sonic Runners is ever going to be. And you should just do that, because this game is not worth it. It's a game where you tap the screen and get jewels and keep bouncing. It doesn't count for anything unless you want to be on the rankings. You don't get anything from it.
One day you'll look at it this way. One day you won't. One day you'll just stop caring about this game.
Your phone's going to crash one day. You're going
Your
to exchange
phone's-
it.
you're gonna lose
not going to have this game anymore. It's a cell phone
The funny
game.
part is, Mr. Takashi Iizuka is still trying to get Rouge.
Yeah, I
There
heard
it
about
is.
that.
Takashi Iizuka, head of Sonic Team, creator of Sonic Runners, is still trying to get Rouge. That should
says a lot.
scream
It says a lot.
volumes. That screams volumes about how stupid the roulette is and how stupid these Team Easy characters' prices are. If they were under $5, I wouldn't even care. That's still pretty expensive considering a Smash Brothers character, as I said in my other video, is $5.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's better than $13 or $16. It's so much better. Then I only have to pay like $15 for all 3 of the characters, and even though that's still expensive, that's a lot better value than $40.
I don't
That's
understand.
crazy.
I don't get it.
That
you know,
is crazy.
all I want is Rouge right now, and I don't think I'm going to get her, and I'm not losing sleep over it because Runners is stupid, and I don't care. I'm not going to have my phone forever.
It's
so.
stupid when it comes to the characters. Like, I hate this because I actually, again, I find the game itself really fun and addicting, but when it comes to, like, the characters and the roulette, it just takes that life out of the game, and it's like
It really does.
you have to spend money, or you have to really, really, really play the game, which you're obviously not going to, because Sonic Runners isn't the only video game or thing to do in your life in the world.
We live in a
you're gonna
world
do other things.
with millions of apps. There are other
Yes.
games to play. I understand that you want to play it because it's Sonic. That's fine. It's an okay game on its own. I have somewhat fun playing it. I did at first. You don't get the thing with runners is you only get a certain amount of play. So if you suck at the game, you're going to be waiting a lot. Like you only get like 3
Yeah,
lives.
revival tokens and all that.
Unless you spend red rings on lives, you're going to be waiting 30 minutes, or 20 to 30 minutes
It's
for
30.
a life.
It's
30?
30.
30 minutes for a life.
So for a
30
game
minutes.
called Sonic Runners, you're going to be waiting a lot, and that's pretty sad. And I
To
don't
compare, 30 minutes is a lot longer than the Sonic 06 loading time.
It really is. There it is. There's our Sonic 06 reference. In fact, like I feel like it needed to happen in this discussion. And honestly, it's hard for me to even. I can recommend runners for Sonic fans, and I guess I don't know regular app users. It's stupid. If you want to get the characters, I can't recommend it.
If you don't plan on spending money in the game, and you don't want any of the characters, and you just want maybe chance companions that you're gonna get through the roulette,
Then you'll
the
like
runners,
the game a lot more.
You'll love the game. You're gonna love
Yeah.
the game. If you really want these characters and you don't like spending money or hours of your time, then you're not gonna like Sonic Runners that much. That's all I have to say about that.
And like even I understand like even if you're really good at runners and you get the characters and you have the best items in the game.
Congratulations, you're good at a
Congrats.
mobile game.
You're
good
one
at
out
a
of so
mobile
many
game.
people. Congratulations, you did it. You win.
There's only
And
so much you can still
I'm
do
jealous
with it,
of
though.
you. So
I'm proud of you. And they still think the roulette and the price of characters is absolute trash. So,
I don't know anyone that doesn't think that. So what's the point
Exactly.
of even doing it if you know? I feel like the creators even think it's stupid. Like I feel like they're the ones. Like when they put it in, they're like, "Wow, no one's going to like this," but I guess we're going to keep it anyway. So it's stupid. Like I like the idea of having like character-specific events. That's cool. Like having like what Dash did. Like when Rouge came out, you had like a certain amount of days to get it for free. I thought that was awesome. But like the way this game is handling it is really stupid. Like I don't like it. I don't like saving up 50 red rings that take forever to get, by the way, and spending it on freaking piggy bank number 2, and I don't want to keep doing that. Like, why do I? It's items I don't even use, so I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
It's a pretty frustrating thing to think about.
Yeah, and to get the better items, you have to keep spending as well. It's not like they give it to you, so
yeah.
it's stupid. Like the whole wheel thing, it's all luck. That's all it is. It's a flashy Sonic game it's casino. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's like that's what I was gonna say exactly.
You could go to Las Vegas, or you could download Sonic Runners.
Same thing.
There it is. Yeah.
Almost the same thing.
I think that's the thrill of Sonic Runners. I think that's why
Sonic
most people
Runners,
like
you
it.
actually feel like you're in a casino. You feel like you're
Especially
at
with,
Evo 2015.
Oh my god.
Frozen
have, like,
Factory Zone 3.
Yeah, the music, there it is.
Oh man, whenever I hear the roulette song or that song in Sonic Lost World now, I just cringe. I'm like,
Yeah, same.
I'm like, no. Oh god, so
Same
many
thing.
bad memories. It triggers me, man. I'm triggered.
Yeah,
what it
I
does
mean,
to
like,
you.
I have no words. I mean, Runners, again, it's not a bad game. It's just a very stupid game.
It's
That's
a
my
money
problem
grabbing
with it.
game.
Yeah,
it's
stupid.
It's the classic free to play game.
The actual gameplay part of it isn't bad at all. It's just my only gripe with it is that you only get a certain amount of plays, and I get kind of bored with it pretty fast. I don't know. It's not really pick up and play for me. You have to sit through all these loading screens when the game starts, and I never will. Like as soon as you close the app, like if I go to Twitter for like 5 minutes, I go back and everything's lost. So it's like it's really stupid, and you have to be zoned in to play the game. You can't just multitask with it, and it takes forever to sit through, and it's like
You want to kind of do that with mobile games, I guess.
it's a lot to prepare for. Not a lot, but like for me, I guess I'm that type. But it's just not the best for me. Like I prefer Dash, honestly, but that's just me. Like Runners, it's stupid. It's stupid to me. but I like it for what it is. It's just a lot of things are pretty stupid.
I agree.
You know what I like? I like the Desert Child. That's what I like.
Shut up.
You actually can't do this right now, but whatever.
Best character in Sonic History.
Best character. It's all about Wizard Chow, man. Like
Yeah, man.
The Wizard Child. I want to play as King Arthur.
King
As the
Arthur. Yeah.
companion.
Oh my
I hope
God.
Knights is a playable character. I really hope so.
Oh, that'd just be awesome.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope.
that'd be
That'd actually
Oh
give me
God!
something
Wait,
to actually look forward to.
wait. Premium roulette. I almost forgot. Oh no.
0.00275%.
Oh, God. I just had high hopes and now I'm kind of cringing.
No, it's
again.
funny because everyone's like, when it comes to Shadow, everyone's predicting these super low percents, like how bad he's going to be to get, like, because he's Shadow.
Yeah,
and I
feel like
agree.
it's
I
gonna
think
be-
it's going to be pretty BS, and I'm not looking forward to that.
I feel bad for any Shadow the Hedgehog fan. I'm so sorry. Listen, if you just want to control yourself, I suggest like putting your wallet and your credit cards in like a safe,
Yes.
so you don't feel tempted to spend money on your favorite Edgy the Hedgy, and just keep it there, dude. That's what I have to say. I want Shadow, but I don't know if he's worth it, to be honest.
Shadow isn't
I'm-
worth your entire bank account, dude.
You're gonna have to pick up some extra hours at your job
Just for Shadow the Hedgehog.
just for Shadow the Hedgehog in a Sonic
Our
Runners game.
favorite.
I'd do it for Edgy the Hedgy.
I love Shadow, not that much. I'm not going to do it. Like, again, I just play with Sonic because he's my favorite playstyle. I'd love to play Shadow as like a replacement, I guess, because I like Shadow more, surprisingly. But whatever, I can't do that because the game is stupid, as far as we know. But one gripe I do have, I really hate the power characters. Like when I unlocked Knuckles, I was expecting like, I don't know, I guess the same
The
kind
power
of
the
playstyle.
power characters are pretty much the worst in the game,
Yeah,
in
they
my
are.
opinion.
It's disappointing, I see Knuckles, and I like Knuckles a lot, and when I play as him, I don't like it, so it's like...
You know,
can't
at
even
least
say
they
hates
brought back.
Knuckles at this point.
At least they brought back the Master Emerald.
Yeah, but
true.
Knuckles hasn't been fun since freaking Adventure 2, and why? They nerfed him
like-
ever since.
It's like Sonic Battle. Like he's like the worst character in there too.
Yo, Sonic
Yeah.
Battle was fun though. I wish
I love
Sonic
that game.
Battle was a mobile game.
Oh, that'd
Sonic
be awesome.
Battle would be an
Dude,
amazing.
there's so many games I want on iOS and like 3DS. Like Sonic Battle would be awesome, like re-release, I guess. And freaking Tails Adventure. Put Tails Adventure on iOS. I want
Tails
Dude,
that.
Tails
Adventure.
Adventure was a good game.
That'd be
Tails Adventure.
tell me that wouldn't be a good cell phone game. I think it
Yeah,
would.
it would be.
I'm
the way it's
so
set up.
sad. I'm so sad when I heard that Christian Whitehead and Stealth, I think, were going to make Sonic 4 or something like that. I heard something like that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Like an actual Sonic 4? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
That by Christian Whitehead, but I think something went wrong. I don't know.
Like as a fan
don't
project, or
quote
was
me.
Sega
Don't
gonna
quote
back
me
it?
on that. No, Sega was gonna do stuff.
Oh,
Like
snap.
don't quote me on that, but that's what I've heard. Maybe it's a rumor. I don't know.
I don't know. We live in a world in 2015 where Sonic 3 isn't even on cell phones. So
I want Sonic.
Yeah.
Why?
that's the
that
world we
port
live
looks
in.
amazing. That port looks absolutely fantastic. You know what? Let's end this video off right here with bring Sonic 3 to mobile.
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I don't think it's that hard, but if it is, then work on it.
I mean,
It's your best
wasn't
They
game.
it
can do
just
two, they can do
because?
three. There's no question.
Wasn't it just because of the Michael Jackson stuff?
I hope that has nothing to do with it. But if it does, then whatever.
I hope not. I mean, we've had it on like Xbox.
It's on- yeah, it's
Steam,
everywhere.
It's on
Steam.
like later consoles.
Exactly. So let's just bring Sonic 3 to mobile, and I'll buy a copy. Okay? All right. No premium roulette to get Tails and Knuckles as playable characters, please. That'd be nice. And,
Yeah, pretty much.
You're gonna have to spin that roulette to get the Super Emeralds and stuff. You know?
Oh my god. You know, I think that's pretty much it for the Sonic Chats. This one was kind of shorter than our usual ones, but I think it was short, sweet, and to the point.
It was to the point. It was very focused, and
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. So Sonic, we diss Sonic Runners, but for good reasons. You kind of have to play it yourself to understand what we're talking about.
It's a love-hate relationship.
It really
Like,
is.
You
Like,
understand.
I love
You
the
understand.
gameplay. I love the gameplay for a mobile game. I hate everything else money-wise. I just hate
oh
it.
my god, there it is. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just stupid. It's stupid. You're gonna understand it when you play it. If you have played it and you disagree with us, that's cool. I mean, like
That's
just find
fine.
it-
That's where
yeah,
opinions.
we just find
that's
it
what
stupid.
opinions are for.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not going to be a certain website and call you delusional.
Yeah.
Oops. But anyways, you catch my drift. If you saw the Sonic Twitter recently, you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyways, thank you all for joining in on this Sonic Chats. Thank you to Mr. RadioactiveRahSNG for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, man.
He is actually the greatest YouTuber on earth. So
I mean, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. You can check Sonic Central as well as his personal channel in the description down below, as well as Mr. StephenKnux,
How's it
our
going?
co-host.
It's me.
Thank you for joining.
Thanks for having me again. It was
Don't be
fun.
late.
A grin.
A grin, actually. You know, I think a grin should be. I don't want it to be an official word, but I want it to be like a Sonic word. Like, I can use it in Sonic. Like,
I should have a grin when I play Sonic Runners,
But
then I
don't.
go to the premium roulette and it
There it
didn't
is.
go through. Anyways, check out StephenKnux' channel. Link is in the description down below. Sonic Central, all of that. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave your opinions down below because I know you guys have some. We would love to read them and love to hear your thoughts. So thank you once again for joining us on this episode of Sonic Chats or Talk or whatever. See you all next time and have a fantastic rest of your week.